So before we get into this review, I just want to remind everyone, I forgot to say last week, but One Piece is on Toonami in America. Go watch that tonight if you're going to be up. It'll be on at 1 a.m. on Toonami. Go check it out because it did very well last week, and I would like for it to continue doing well. It did almost 1 million viewers last week, and I would love for it to keep on doing something like that because it topped the viewer charts for all of Toonami last week. So let's keep on going with this One Piece greatness. Now, this particular episode, I'm really surprised because everyone has been complaining, and every week I've been saying that the pacing has been improving. They've actually been doing improvements to the pacing. Like, this entire episode covered the battle between Caesar and Luffy, and also it gave the introduction to somebody that is screwing over Law, and it did a couple of extra things. It actually, a lot of stuff got done in this episode. I thought we were going to get the first, the battle between Luffy and Caesar in very small increments, maybe like, half of it'll end, and like the explosion will end the episode, but no, we got the first, the entire battle straight through with everyone fainting and everything. So I think that they actually implemented a decent amount of material for this episode and didn't just slow it down and put very small amounts of content. So that's pretty freaking awesome. Now, as far as what happened and everything, animation, still nothing to write home about. Like I've been saying, I really think for some reason Caesar meshes very well when he's on screen, but other than that, it's just been very typical animation, that we've been getting, subpar, and it is what it is as far as the animation goes. Now, as far as what was going on in the episode, I thought it was pretty cool that, because coming off of Fishman Island, one of the disappointments about Fishman Island was that the villain, Horty Jones, was just like, he had endurance, and that was it. Luffy just kept beating him up and beating him up and beating him up. But Caesar, he made everyone pretty much just get knocked out and shit. And at first, Luffy was taking the hits, and they were going back and forth, so the battle was structured pretty nicely. And then he just all of a sudden, Caesar just pulls out this ace in the hole, and just everyone starts passing out. Robin, which that looked freaking cool as hell. I think she's done it before. I'm not sure. That whole wing thing with her hands has her pass out, has everyone pass out, and I think that was pretty cool. He just all of a sudden got everyone to pass out. So it was pretty interesting the way Caesar did that. Now, for anime-only viewers, obviously I'm not going to spoil what his particular power-up doing that is, but I think that it was pretty nice that he did that. But I'm just curious why he didn't do that from the get-go. Just immediately pulled out okay, you want to mess with me? I'm not going to play no game. You're done. So he should have probably pulled that out from the get-go instead of just trying to go hand-to-hand with him with the explosions and Luffy going color the ornaments and whatnot. I think he should have just straight up, yo, you're gonna pass out right now. So that's my whole take on the battle. And overall, just from the few things that happened, I did think that they handled it nicely, but overall, I wish that they would improve the animation here and there sometimes. This was a pretty cool fight. I would have loved to see with better animation, and also I would have loved to see more of what's going on with the other characters, because it seems like the past couple episodes have been centric on Luffy and Caesar in that particular part, and I wouldn't have mind seeing more of what was going on with Sanji and that particular part of the crew. So that's one of my, I guess, gripes about it, is we could cut back and forth between the two constantly, and I would like more of that. But it was cool to see, Robin trying to get away. I just wish that they would really get Robin down packed. If you look at Robin, she just looks totally different sometimes, especially the nose, because we know Robin has a very structured arch nose, and some given points her nose just look pointy and weird. It's I really wish the animation studio knew how to do Robin's face, because maybe it's a complicated design or something to animate, but as far as the animation goes, Robin is just always all over the place, and I wish they would get that more down packed. But overall, okay episode. Give it okay, maybe 3 out of 5, because it was a cool battle and everything, but it wasn't the granddaddy of them all. But I did like that ending, though. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that out of nowhere, that mysterious guy and Laura's passing out, blood coming out of him. He's like, "What the hell? What's going on here?" That was a pretty interesting way to end it. And for anime-only viewers, who do you think was that mysterious person that was doing that to Laura? Let me know in the comment section below. And your overall thoughts of what's going down with the mysterious guy. What do you think it is and whatnot? But that's all I have for this quick review of this episode. Again, pretty decent. I like that they're actually moving along. We got the whole fight and the mysterious person show up all within one episode. So let's keep this going with the pace and getting things done, because I feel like when things get accomplished, I get more of an enjoyment out of it, and I get more of a, okay, we're not dragging our feet stuff, because for a bit, with even Punk Hazard, things were going slow, and it was just throw a punch and it takes 3 minutes for that punch to go. But with this one, it was back and forth, Luffy Caesar, and then we finally got the conclusion to that battle, and we got that. So it was like a couple things happening, and I like that. I definitely like to see more of that going on, because when the pacing is right, One Piece is right. That's all I have for this review. Again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you can't wait to see who's that mysterious person, and also if you can't wait to see what's going to happen now that Luffy and everyone is out. Basically, Caesar is going to be able to do whatever he wants. So, pretty freaking awesome stuff. But again, just wish the animation was better and we get just more stuff going on the side as well, because it's like, while they focus on one thing, I would like to have more stuff. But yeah, I'm for World, and as always, people, have an awesome day.